Hi, welcome to Open Door Yoga. My name is Michelle, and this yoga class is going to focus on Sun Salutation A and Sun Salutation B using a chair as a balance assist prop. The only thing that you're going to need today is a sturdy chair. You don't even need a yoga mat as long as you have a stable floor. And so as you grab your chair, you're going to position it in front of you so that your body is facing the seat. If you are using a yoga mat, you may want to position the chair a little bit towards or more towards the front so that you have some room to position your body as needed. We're going to start with Sun Salutation A. So come to a comfortable mountain pose. Toes can be touching, or toe mounds can be touching with your heels V'd out a couple of inches. Or maybe if we're really working on our balance and stability today, we keep a similar foot position, but bring our feet under our hip points. From here, bring your awareness to your breath. Notice how your breath travels as it enters through your nose, passes down into your lungs, and then maybe notice any physical changes in your body or any physical sensations. Notice any expansion that happens on your inhales, maybe a gentle collapse on your exhales. Bring a little bit of engagement to your thighs, to your belly. Notice how your body supports itself in this upright standing posture. Allow your shoulders to relax down away from your ears. And as your shoulders relax down, your fingertips begin to melt down, sink down towards the earth, palms shine forwards. Weight is balanced over the arches, and as we press down through the soles of our feet, we lift the crown of our head up towards the sky. On your next breath in, sweep your arms up and overhead, extended mountain. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold, bring your hands to the seat of your chair. We'll pause here for a moment just to feel each of these postures get settled into our body. In this forward fold, we don't have to sink down very far. We're just bringing our head below our heart. Having a nice, generous knee bend is going to allow your low back to release. Inhale, press your thighs back. Press gently into your palms to rise to a half lift spine. Shoulder blades are flat on our back body. They're almost reaching down towards our hips. Slight lift in our sitting bones, long neck. Let's take one more full inhale here. Exhale, fold. Keep your hands planted as you step your feet back into a plank position. Hold your weight in your core. So imagine pulling your belly button in towards your spine. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, send your heart up and open into upward facing dog. And exhale, press your hips back, opening up into your chest, downward facing dog. You can have a slight bend in these knees if it's going to help you to really open up your chest. Ears are in line with your arms. Full breath in. Release that breath completely. Inhale, gaze to the space between your hands. Step your feet forward, rise to half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to half lift. Exhale, slight bend in your knees. And on your next breath in, with this nice tall spine, press into your feet, rise to extended mountain. Exhale, mountain pose. We're going to flow through that sequence 2 more times, moving at the pace of our breath. On your next inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to half lift. Shoulder blades slide down towards our hips. Exhale, fold, plant your hands. Step it back to plank. Inhale, send your heart forward and up, upward facing dog. And exhale, send it back to downward facing dog. 3 full breaths. Inhale, step it forward, rise to half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press it back up to half lift. Exhale, slight bend in your knees. Inhale with a tall spine, press into your feet. Sweep those arms up and overhead, extended mountain. Exhale, mountain pose. Full breath exchange here. And we'll start our last round. Inhale to extended mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press yourself up to half lift. Exhale, fold, and step it back to plank. Full inhale will send you into up dog. And exhale will send all of us to downward facing dog. 3 full breath exchanges. Nice long neck. In line with our nice long spine. Knees are bent if needed. On your next inhale, step forward, rise to a half lift spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to your half lift. And exhale, slightly bend those knees. Inhale, press through your feet with a tall spine, rise to extended mountain. Exhale, release, mountain pose. Now let's practice Sun Salutation B. On your next inhale, sweep those arms up and overhead, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to half lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step it back to plank. Inhale, rise to upward facing dog. And exhale, send it back, downward facing dog. 3 full breaths. Our ears are in line with our upper arm bones. Knees can be bent here. Nice tall spine. 1 more full breath in. Full exhale. On your next inhale, step your right foot forward. Pivot your back toes out about 45 degrees. We're coming into warrior 1 feet. Ground down through the toe mound of your right foot, pinky edge of your left foot. And with your right knee stacked over your ankle, so just not coming out super far. Rise up to standing. If this is too much of a balance test in your body, keep your fingers or your whole palm back down on the seat of that chair. Hug your thighs towards the center line If you're noticing that your hip points are pointed out to the left a little bit, just pull that right hip crease back slightly. If it's available, sweep your arms up and overhead. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Full breath in here. Exhale, release those hands. Step your right foot back to plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 full breaths. On your next inhale, step your left foot forward. Find your Warrior 1 feet. Rise to Warrior 1. Feel strong through your lower body and allow that strong base to enable you to lift up off your waist, off your low ribs, to feel lightness up in your upper body. Let's take one more full inhale here. And then exhale, plant your hands, step it back to plank. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, 3 full breaths. On your next inhale, step it forward, rise to half lift, shoulder blades flat on your back body. Weight is still over our arches. And on your next exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to half lift. Exhale, slight bend in those knees. Inhale with the tall spine, press into your feet. Rise to extended mountain. Exhale, mountain pose. Now we'll flow through Sun Salutation B 2 times, moving at the pace of our breath. On your next inhale, arms come up and overhead, extended mountain. Press energetically between your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to half lift. Exhale, fold. Really plant those hands as you step it back to plank. Inhale, heart goes forward and up to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, 3 full breaths. Allow your breath to travel all the way down into your low ribs. Your next inhale, step your right foot forward, pivot your left toes out, rise up to Warrior 1. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back to plank. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, 3 full breaths. On your next inhale, step your left foot forward, right toes pivot out, and we rise to Warrior 1. Exhale, release your hands to your chair. Make your way back to plank. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. Two more full breath exchanges, full inhales. Exhales to completely release your breath, making room for new breath, new energy. On your next inhale, step it on up to half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to half lift. Exhale, slight bend at your knees. Inhale with a tall spine, press into your feet, rise up to extended mountain. Exhale, release, mountain pose. A full breath exchange here. Maybe we notice any heat or energy that you're cultivating and building in your body. On your next inhale, arms go back up and overhead, fingertips reach up towards the sky, and exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to half lift. Exhale, fold, ground down through your hands as you step back to plank. Weight is held with your core. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, hips go back. Downward facing dog, slight lift in those sitting bones. Nice long neck. One more full breath exchange. On your next breath in, step your right foot forward. Make your way to warrior one. Exhale, release. Send your right foot back. Get centered in plank. Full inhale will take you into upward facing dog. Gaze lifts. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 full breath exchanges. Maybe your downward facing dogs are starting to feel a little different compared to the ones earlier in today's practice. On your next inhale, step your left foot forward. Pivot those right toes out. Rise, Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Exhale, plant your hands, plank, Palakasana pose. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, last time to downward facing dog. 3 full breath exchanges. On your next inhale, step it up, rise to half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to half lift. Exhale, slight bend in your knees. And inhale, press into your feet as you rise with a flat back to extended mountain. Exhale, release. Come back to your breath. Take a moment here to find that connection with your breath, to allow your body to start to slow down, to feel stable again, grounding down evenly through both of your feet. And as you're ready, we're going to make our way to sit on our chair. So find a seat away from your back support. So we're sitting not quite on the edge, but just so that we can use our abdominal muscles just a smidge to support our spine. Let's stack our shoulders over our hips, ears over our shoulders. And again, allow those shoulders to just relax, settle down away from your ears. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. And exhale, release your right hand down by your side and begin to fold gently to the right. You can bring your hand to grab onto your chair if that helps you feel a little bit more stable here. Also intentionally ground down through both sitting bones. So if you notice that you're rocking onto your right hip, just rein it back in a little bit. Inhale, rise, keep that left arm extended. Exhale, twist to the right. So left hand can come to your right knee. Right hand can grab the chair behind you in any way that feels best to you. Very gentle twist here. We're twisting from our core muscles. No need to pull or yank. One more full breath in, full breath out. And inhale, make your way back to center. So unwind your body. Take a moment here to get settled. On your next inhale, bring those arms up and overhead again. And exhale, this time we're going to find that fold to the left. So right arm's really going to sweep up and over. Shoulder blade is still back on the back body. Maybe notice your right rib cage fill with air on your inhales. Feel any expansion in that right side body. On your next inhale, rise. And exhale, gently twist to the left. Shoulders are still stacked over our hips. Still relax down away from our ears. One more full breath exchange in this twist. And then inhale, unwind, come back to center. Take any last minute adjustments. And then on your next breath in, sweep your arms up and overhead, this time palms to touch. Exhale, draw your hands down the midline of your body, pausing here at your heart center. Thank you for sharing this practice with me today. Namaste.